Good morning, children. Today we are going to start a new chapter. What is the last chapter in physics? How many of you checked your science textbook to find out how many more chapters are there? This is the last chapter, okay? The human eye and the colorful world. Okay? It's a very interesting chapter as usual. But here what happens, we will be studying about light. This year they have deleted some portions. So the first half, that is 50% of the chapter they have deleted. That is, you will be studying about eye. You should know what is there inside our eye, how our eyes help us, everything you should know. But unfortunately they have deleted this. If you are really interested, go through that. Okay, go through the first part of this chapter. It clearly tells about the different parts present inside our eyes, power of accommodation, how it is helpful, everything you will be able to read. Okay, read and find it out. We will be also missing those parts, the defects, vision. I told you, that far-sighted, then short-sightedness and all. You have already studied in your lower classes that myopia, hypermetropia, presbyopia and all. So that also we will not be studying this year. This year our focus is only on refraction of light through a glass prism. That is one part. The next subtopic is what is dispersion, recombination, how it happens, and then how rainbow is formed. We will be studying about scattering of light, atmospheric refraction. So these are the 5 subtopics we are going to deal in this chapter. Okay. In the last chapter we have studied about how refraction takes place in a glass prism. Do you remember? In a glass prism how it happens, and we have also studied about that lateral displacement. Here we will see how refraction takes place in a glass prism. Before studying about that, you should know what is a glass prism, no? This is a glass prism. See, how many sides are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 2 triangular shape is a glass prism. Okay, it is made up of glass. 2 triangles are seen and all the others are rectangles. So, how many triangles are there? 1, 2. 2 triangles are there. And 1, 2, 3. 3 rectangular sides are there. Okay, this is a glass prism. With this glass prism, we are going to see how refraction takes place. I will do this activity and I will send it. But now we will see what actually it is. Okay, I will do it in an activity form and then I will send it to you. Okay, so refraction of light through a glass prism. I told you that how we are going to do, I will just explain it and I will do that activity. So here what we are going to do, while doing the activity, first we will take a wooden board. Why you are taking a wooden board? We are going to use thumb pins. See, pins will be used. So we are using a wooden board. On that wooden board, you will fix a paper, A4 sheet paper. You will be using A4 sheet paper and you will keep the prism in the middle. While keeping the prism, you should be very careful that this shape should be kept on the prism. Okay, because these are the refracting surfaces. This and this are refracting surfaces, so you will be keeping like this. Okay, and when you are keeping like this, you will be naming it A, B, C. 3 corners you will be naming A, B, C. And then what you will do now? You will mark any point on that. Okay, this is not very clear, so I will just show like this. So you are keeping like this. You will mark it as A, B, C. This is equilateral, so that this is 60 degrees. Okay, each one is 60 degrees. Okay, now any point you can mark it here with the help of a protractor. You will mark this. See, here I have marked this point. So you will keep the protractor here and 90 degrees you will mark down. This is normal. Normal you will mark it as N dash. Okay, mark it as normal. Now Now you keep the protractor here and measure 60 degrees this side. How many degrees? 60 degrees. Okay, this is 60 degrees. And I told you that we will be using thumb pins like this. No, we will be using thumb pins. So what I will do is, I will fix a thumb pin here. And 2 thumb pins I am going to fix. See, for example, I will be fixing one here and one here. And one important thing is, the distance between these 2 pins should be minimum 5 centimeters. Okay, minimum 5 centimeters. So I will be fixing one thumb pin here and the other thumb pin this side. So PQ I will name it as. This thumb pin as P and this as Q. Okay, this is how we are going to start the experiment. Now what I will do is, I will come to this side and I will see the images of these 2 pins this side. Okay, I will check for the images. I will be getting the images somewhere here. I will put 2 more pins. Here one, here one. And the distance will be 5 centimeters minimum. Okay, now if you are putting like this, no, then you should remove this prism as well as this one, and you will mark this point and you will connect these 2 points. These 2 points you will be connecting. Okay, I have taken 2 points now. I will name it as, when I am doing this, I show it to you clearly. Okay, P, Q, R, S. I will connect with the help of a scale and I will draw a line like this. The point which is pointing, the point which you have marked now here, that you mark it as E. And this point which you are marking now, that you mark it as F. Then you join E and F. Okay. Here you will get the normal. This normal you can mark it as M dash. Okay. Now you have got angle of incidence. This is angle of incidence from normal to the incidence. Which is this ray? PE. What is PE? The ray which is going and hitting the prism, no, that is called as incident ray. Which ray? Incident ray. EF. Tell me, what is EF? The ray which is, this you can take it as, we have studied about denser medium and rarer medium. No, this is air and this is glass. So how will you, this is rarer medium and this is denser medium, because this is air and this is glass. Emergent ray which is going out also will go to, we will mark it as air. Okay. This is all, this is air and this is glass. So this will be rarer medium and this will be again rarer medium, but this will be denser medium. Okay. From rarer medium to denser medium it is going and hitting. Okay. So this is incident ray. Which one? PE is incident ray. EF is, tell me what is that? Refracted ray. This is refracted ray. What is FS? The ray which is coming out. That is emergent ray. Okay. So incident ray, refracted ray, emergent ray. This is angle of incidence. Okay. Angle of incidence. And this is angle of refraction. This is angle of emergence. See, I have marked it. Angle of incidence, angle of refraction, angle of emergence. And then, one important thing which we are going to study is, this normal is there, no? See, this normal I have marked it here. This normal I have marked it here. You connect both the things. Same way, here you extend this incident ray. Same way you extend this emergent ray backwards. This forward and this backward. And you will get one angle here, no? This is called as this one you see, this is angle of prism. Okay, usually 60 degrees it will be. Angle of prism. This is angle of incidence, angle of refraction, angle of emergence. Okay. By doing this activity, you will come to know that angle of incidence plus angle of emergence is equal to, if you add those things, you will get angle of prism plus angle of deviation. Angle of deviation is denoted by a Greek letter called delta. Okay, you can mention it as angle of deviation or delta. So, by doing this activity, at last you will come to know that angle of incidence plus angle of emergence is equal to what? Angle of prism plus angle of deviation. With the help of an activity, we will check whether we are getting the same. Okay. So, this is how we should study how refraction takes place with the help of a glass prism. So, quickly if we can have a recap, you should take a prism, name it as ABC, and then what is this? Incident ray is going and hitting the mirror. You should draw a normal and then you should extend the line like this. Then you should put two pins here. Coming this side, you should check the image will be seen and you will put two more pins R and S. Then you will connect this. Then you will connect these 2 points. And then you know that, see, this one, it has come down. Actually, this ray, it should go straight, but it has come towards the normal. Okay. And when it is going out, it is because it is moving from rarer medium to denser medium. From denser medium to rarer medium, when it moves, what happens? It will move away from the normal. So, this is how the diagram will be. Angle of incidence plus angle of emergence is equal to what? Angle of prism plus angle of deviation. With the help of an activity, we will see this. Okay. The next part what we are going to study is dispersion. Any idea about what is dispersion? The light passes through prism? Check and be ready for the next class. Okay. Bye.